If we are so weak, then we don't deserve to be a country. And if we are a country, we should be able to manage foreigners in the country. We should be able to tell the Americans, Europeans, the Chinese, Indians, do this and don't this. This is the red line, you will not cross. We should be able to do that. Why are we not able to do that?
So what's the reason behind this?
The reason behind this is because we are a divided country. We are not able to govern ourselves. We are lacking basics of good governance. We are lacking discipline. We are lacking a certain amount of culture. We have sold our souls.
Bhairaja Pandey sir, welcome to the Gorkha Spirit.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here.
So how do you see the election result of Bangladesh?
Bangladesh has had a fantastic election result. They now have a clear majority in the parliament, and the new government will be very stable, and it's very good news for all of us.
So, Genji's party lost in the election in Bangladesh. So how do you see the Genjis in Nepal? Because we are also facing election very soon.
Yes, this is a very traumatic issue for our Gen Z colleagues, those who have brought about this change. And because in Bangladesh they did not get a lot of their voices heard, it is hoped that in Nepal it will be a different scenario. We are hoping that Gen Z represented parties will do better and their voices will be heard, and whether or not that happens, issues raised by Gen Z will be followed. That is our expectation.
So Nepalese voters will trust the Gen Z leaders. What do you think?
Nepalese voters will trust anyone who will bring about a change right now. So the expectation is that change is going to happen in Nepal, and if there are young aspirants to political positions, this is a time they will probably do well. It is expected that Nepalese will vote in large numbers to newcomers.
Young youth leaders in Nepal, we normally heard Balen Saha, Gagan Thapa. So do you think they will win the election?
Yes, there is a big chance that they will do very well. There is hope among a lot of Nepalese people for a change. There is also a fear that old parties who have a retained hold, they will also come in. So the fear is that there will be a coalition government. Then Gen Z's needs will not be addressed. But if there is one single party, whichever party it is, it doesn't matter, like in Bangladesh, they will probably listen to whatever Gen Z have raised. They will listen to issues about corruption, about management, about governance, about rule of law, about federalism. All these are issues that are on the table, whichever party comes to power, and so somebody will have to address it.
So it's election time in our country. How do you see the current political scenario actually?
The political scenario is there's fear. First of all, some people are still saying whether there will be election at all, number one. Number two, whether the new parties will do extremely well, or whether the old parties will also come and it will be a mixture. Again, it will lead to a coalition government of old and the new. There are different calculations and permutations, but one thing that is probably going to happen is that new parties will do much better than anyone expected.
So at this time, actually, we are very near in the elections, and people criticize that we have lots of pressure from our neighbors, our international power centers. So do you think how problematic with this international
pressure?
Pressure.
International pressure in Nepal is normal. Every country tries to protect its interest, especially in a volatile situation like Nepal. It is normal.
You don't think it's a foreign interference? We often talk.
Foreign interference is normal. What I'm saying is that why are we blaming foreigners when our own house is in disorder, complete chaos? If our house was in order, there would be no foreign interference. We Nepalese are unable to manage ourselves. We are unable to manage our country, and we constantly blame foreign countries for interference. If we are so weak, then we don't deserve to be a country. And if we are a country, we should be able to manage foreigners in the country. We should be able to tell the Americans, Europeans, the Chinese, Indians, do this and don't this. This is the red line, you will not cross. We should be able to do that. Why are we not able to do that?
So what's the reason behind this?
The reason behind this is because we are a divided country. We are not able to govern ourselves. We are lacking basics of good governance. We are lacking discipline. We are lacking a certain amount of culture. We have sold our souls, to the highest bidder, whoever will pay. So, of course, this is a fertile ground for everybody to interfere. If we can stop that happening, if they say, like for example, a foreigner will not go and offer a bribe to a Singapore minister. He will be thrown out of the country next day. They will not offer bribes, and they will not try to put pressure on Singapore, because Singapore will say these are the rules and this is what we follow. Do not try to break the rule. Same thing in China. If you are within the rules, you are okay. You are outside the rules, you are finished. That is what a country, that's a country. And if a country is feeling pressure from this side, pressure from then it's not a country. That is the issue. If you are a country, you are a sovereign, you are in charge. And you tell others how to behave in your country. They should not be telling us how to behave. They should not be sending pressures to us. That's not even allowed.
So we are at the end. So what's your suggestions to the Nepalese voters?
Nepalese voters should vote for a candidate whom they think will establish a system in this country. This country has no system. If there is no system, there is no country. So the system must work. Executive, judiciary, legislature must work. And the army and the police and all these people should be functional. So if you believe, please do not vote on the basis of rhetoric. Some people like to say, I will do this, and don't vote on that. Check their credibility. Check the credibility of the candidates. Check his past record. Is he honest? Is he competent? Is he pragmatic? These three questions: honesty, pragmatism, and effectiveness. All these you have to check. It's only then you vote.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for joining with us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.